Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. This is Season 3 and this is Round 10 of the Championship and we are at Spa-Francorchamps. My name is Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Jools. Jools, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, looking forward to Spa. Annoyed that it says round 9 there. Shouldn't say that.
Yes. Well, this is round 10, as I say, 2 rounds to go then after this race, and let's take a look at the championship standings. David Lyne still in the lead of the championship, Rob Miller in second place, and he is only 54 points behind. It's all getting quite close and it's going to involve drop scores when we get to the end of the season. Mark Tranter is in third place on 106 points, with James Garlick, who's having a great run of results at the moment, on 80 points behind him. Gavin Kelly down in third, 65 points after that enormous penalty and loss of points at Okayama. And if we look further down the standings then, you can see that Richard Santana is on 1 point after his result at Suzuka last time out. It should have been a lot more though, obviously, before that punt. And a few drivers on negative scores at the back.
Yeah, it looks like a big lead for Lyne, but we've got to remember that Lyne cannot score max points now. He's already got a result of 10, so if he scores 10 points this round, he actually gets no more points.
Crazy, yeah. So he needs, what is it, top 4, is it? Or a...
Yeah, he needs top 4.
Wow. Excellent, so that's what to look out for. Here's the team standings then. The A-Team on 175 points from Little and Large on 124. Williams on 112 and LB Racing on 108. Jules, tell us about there's a couple of penalties from last time out. Why don't you tell us about those?
Yeah, Whittenborough got a penalty for his incident in T1, and Namath got a penalty for putting Parker into the wall coming down the main straight. Those are the two main ones. Those affected the championship standings. Richard's got a warning for punting Nathan at the chicane, but he gave the place back, so he just got 1 licence point.
Let that be a lesson to you all then. Always give the place back if you want to avoid a large spanking by the stewards.
Sometimes it's not possible if the other car's in bits in the wall, of course.
So should you sacrifice yourself into a wall at that point?
Maybe. It might... Nah, I wouldn't. I'd carry on.
Do you not get style points then for self-destruction?
No. You just don't finish the race.
Cars are on the grid then, and we have David Lyne on pole position from Josh Neyman from the ETM and his first front row start. How about that then? Rob Miller is in third place from Nathan Parker in fourth. Adam Highfield from the Rumblebees is in fifth with James Garlick in sixth. Mark Tranter is in seventh with Richard Santana in eighth. Bibby is in ninth. 10th is Kelly. And then we had Oliver Walker in 12th. 13th is Larson. 14th is Burnett. Richards, Winslade, Roberto Costa making his debut. Welcome to you, Paul Dixon, Jake Weaver, Lawrence Aaron Jenkins, Jason Weaver. And then we got Tyne Van Wittenbauer, and Keith Schooling is 23rd on the grid. 23 cars, Jules. Great grid.
Yeah, largest grid so far.
Fantastic.
And long may it continue to increase.
Yep, good luck everyone. Have fun.
Kelly with his traditional good luck message to the grid. And
always got to have fun.
Always have fun, yes. So we just wait for the lights to go red then. And a reminder, Lyne needs to finish either on first where he's starting or in the top 4 if he wants those points to go towards his championship.
Yeah, you can wrap it up if he gets a win in a second, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, we see Nathan Parker just blinking in and out of existence there. Great qualifying from him, though, in 4th, and hopefully that will make him avoid some of the troubles and incidents. He's had a lot of dramas in his first 3 Formula Renault races with us. Not through his fault.
He seems to be on a win modem at the moment, though. Maybe like a 33k or 56k modem.
Yeah.
He's not very consistent. He needs to go and see Bear, go see Garlick, how to fix that.
Absolutely, yeah. We just saw the brasserie sign at the on the pit building. That'd be a great pub to have a drink in. Red lights then, we wait, engines are rising. Green lights, we are racing at Spa. And it's a great start from Lyne. Look at Miller then, already deposing Namath and looking to the outside into T1. And that's Highfield having a storming start as well, up to second temporarily. They're all off the road. You hear some collisions in the background. That's one of the LB cars round the wrong way, as it was Aaron Jenkins and Burnett. Meanwhile, on the run down to Eau Rouge, Highfield is up to second place then. and it's all looking very chaotic. That's Namath off the road, and he's attacking Highfield, and Tranter is up there. Miller has lost a place. Heading down the Kemmel Straight then. Highfield to the inside, Lyne to the middle, Namath to the outside, and then behind him we've got 3 wide as well with Tranter, Nate Parker and Miller. Highfield's attacking and he's through. Highfield has done Lyne then into Lecombe. That's an excellent move.
Fantastic start there from Highfield.
Yeah, super aggressive. So Highfield from Lyne. What's happened to Namath then? He must have had a slowdown. He's lost a couple of places and he's got damage.
Yeah, he's letting half the field by there, isn't he?
Yeah, that's his teammate going through, Winslade. So, gosh, Tranter is in third and he's under attack from Miller as they come through Pouhon for the first time. And that's one of the LBs. That's Bibby off the road, so it must have been Dixon involved in that turn 1 shunt. Meanwhile,
looks like Tranter's front wing is slightly bent there.
Yeah, did you see Garlick there was shaping up on Kelly? Now they're coming through Fagnes for the first time.
And a Garlick always relishes a fight with Kelly.
Yeah, absolutely. And Richard Santana is running 6th place at the moment, so a great start from him. Miller diving to the inside then. He's shaping up on Tranter as they run up to Blanchimont.
It's like Bibby wants to follow him through there.
Yeah. Bibby to the outside of Tranter. Just coming into Blanchimont now then. So Miller is through Tranter. Bibby on the out. He's still not quite through Tranter, but he's still lining him up into the bus stop.
Yeah, it's like Kelly and Garlick have passed Santana as well though.
Yeah.
Although
Santana's come back.
Yeah, it's come back. Garlick's fallen down the order.
So what's happened to James Garlick then? There he is. Just in the middle of your shot coming over those grid hatchings. Someone in the wall there out of the final corner. And someone else gone wide.
Maybe like Wittenbar?
Yeah, good spot. And Namath in the pit lane then. So for repairs. Well,
that's a shame after his front row start, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a real shame because we were hoping for a great result there for him. Lyne then coming back on Highfield as they come out with Radion and down the Kemmel Straight. He's shaping to the outside. Now remember from last time it was always better to be on the inside for this if you wanted to make the pass into Lecombe. So Highfield's defending well, but Lyne has gone round the outside of him.
Fantastic brave pass there.
Yeah, great attack. Meanwhile then we've got Rob Miller is in 3rd place from Tranter. From Kelly is now up to 5th. And Bibby is in 6th place. A bit of a lock up ahead there.
Say Lyne is doing exactly what he needs to, isn't he? He needs that win.
He needs that win, like you say. He needs to get out in front and run and hide. But it's hard to do around here with such huge slipstreams available. So who's that?
Lyne's dropping down the order.
Wow, yeah. So there was a big cloud of smoke. Lyne must have dropped it into Pouhon. He's run right off the road. He's rejoined in 9th place with Winslade just behind him in 10th. Wow, so he's had a good start. He up 6 places, you can see, from his good start.
Look at this battle here.
Wow, Kelly then, round the outside of Tranter. Amazing. Need to get up early in the morning to go around the outside of Tranter. That's a great job he's just done. And Bibby wants a bit of this action as well. He's on the inside. Oh, it's looking... Oh no, they touched then. So Tranter and Bibby have gone together and they are doing some gymnastics there.
That's a bit of a mess.
That is a huge mess.
If no one else hits them.
Wow, it looks like they're actually safely through. I don't know how. And that's promoted Winslade then to 6th place. Look, there he is in the ETM ahead of Richards and Garlick. So the 2 Walliams are hunting him.
We need a replay, don't we, of that?
We really need a
incident.
replay of that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So Adam Highfield then back up into the lead from Rob Miller in 2nd place and Kelly in 3rd. We're on board now with James Garlick chasing his teammate Richards ahead of us. We've just cut to Adam Highfield then. And now we're on board with Rob Miller. Cameraman's having a bit of a fit. So Miller then attacking Highfield down the outside. This is exactly what happened to him with Lyne a lap ago. And Miller's,
gets it done before the braking zone there.
Yeah. Remember, Rob Miller was our hot lap hero for our Spa video. And he's showing us just how and why we chose him for that.
Well, now lap 3, it's now Miller that is doing exactly what he needs to do, which is win all the races.
Yeah, and meanwhile, David Lyne stuck down in 9th place, and this will be a no-scoring race for him unless he can overtake at least 5 cars. So let's see what progress he can make. And that's where, oh no, Richard's losing it, and he's falling down the order. Is that out of no name? So that's given
It's
Lyne...
like everybody avoided him there, just about.
Yeah, there's Larson up to 10th then, so... Lyne has got one of those places. We're looking at Roberto Costa, yeah, who is our new joiner from Brazil. How nice to see him in the league. Welcome aboard, Roberto.
Yeah, lucky I think, because he very nearly got collected by Richards. I think he just managed to avoid his wheel as he went past.
Yeah, and I expect we're going to see a lot of people being very lucky when we get a replay of that Bibby and Tranter incident from a lap ago. Right,
so Miller hasn't managed to drop Highfield yet.
No, you're taking advantage of that huge slipstream all the way from Paul Frere to the bus stop.
Yeah, absolutely. If you remember the Skip Barbers last season, it was just a train, and nobody could get away from each other. It was
no, and that's hugely exciting. Although, do you think it's going to be a bit easier for the skilled drivers to make a break as they go through the middle sector of the lap, where it's all about the downforce and it's all about your skill?
Quite possibly, but I mean, it's still a huge advantage. You probably need a second or more pace difference, I would imagine.
Indeed.
It's like Miller's starting to drop Highfield now. He's probably a bit far back to benefit too much from the toe.
Yeah, just over a second is the gap, and we see Richards coming into the pit lane for a quick repair then, after his misadventures. Right, so we've got the two teammates together. There's Bibby and Dixon then, so obviously Bibby had to get towed after that accident with Tranter. Tranter is out of the race.
I'm amazed they put that car back together.
Yeah.
And I think Dixon dropped it possibly at the bus stop. I think I saw.
Oh, so he was the one who we could see in the background then, was he?
Possibly one of them. I think there might have been a couple of cars that dropped it there, but I can't recall now. Maybe we'll get a replay of that too.
Yeah, meanwhile, we can hear something else happening. Can't quite see what's happened yet. Garlick is ahead of Lyne. Lyne now needs another 4 cars to overtake. Then we've got a replay of the start. Lots of wheel spin then. A couple of slow starters, it looks like. So we're looking at the ledge at the back. Wow, talk us through that one, Jools.
Well, it looked like Walker lost it and went sideways. Wittenberg spun on his own, and then there was a big confusion after the hairpin. Maybe we'll get a better view here.
Yeah, so this is Wittenberg.
So Walker goes off into Burnett. Wittenberg spins on his own. And then it looks like Ledge hit the rejoining Burnett there, and Dixon was involved somehow.
Yeah. Oh, that's Lyne then, yeah, just getting it all beached
Lyne
on the curb, and huge spin into Poo-on. That's how he lost the lead. And that's Parker getting involved with the LB. Just another broken wheel for him. That's so unfortunate. Replay of Wittenberg then dropping it. Is that down into Rivage?
That's a wonky car there.
Yeah. And this is the Ledge trying to get back after that T1 collision. Looks like he's got broken rear suspension, by the looks of things.
I think he's decided to go to the beach.
Yes. And a replay of Richards just, carrying a bit too much curb and throttled through. No name.
Oh, you see how close that was?
That was scary. New pants for Richards. Oh, Gareth.
I thought that was wedged for a minute there.
Oh, mate.
Frustration, I imagine.
Yeah, that's a clumsy rejoin though. So, lap 5 of the race then. Rob Miller is in the lead from Adam Highfield. 2.5 seconds is the gap. Kelly is in 3rd. Santana is in 4th, which is awesome to see. And who's that spinning?
Who's on the tracker there?
Oh, Larson looks like.
Larson, yeah.
So then we've got Tony Hankin is running in 5th place with Winslade in 6th. James Garlick is in 7th, who's just under attack from Lyne though. There he goes. Lyne's up to 7th then from Garlick in 8th. Then we've got Ollie Walker is running in 9th. And 10th is Roberto Costa on debut.
And Winslade is next target for Lyne. I imagine Winslade's going to relish a battle with Lyne.
Relish it or dread it? Because he's, we know he's about at least a second and a half, probably more around here, slower. So
yeah, but he's in front, which means he gets to defend. Usually Lyne's 10 seconds up the road, so he doesn't get a chance to play with him.
True.
I reckon he'll be loving it.
Well, this is his highest position in this season to date. So name of the game is trying to get home in the points for him. We're on board with Lyne then, looking back at Garlick. Here they come through Pouon. Well, Lyne's hunting. Fastest lap for Miller at the front then, 2:19.9. That is seriously quick.
Yeah, few other drivers in the 20s, but no one in the 19s other than Miller. Looks like Wittenberg hasn't recorded the lap yet.
No. Lyne to the inside then as they come out of Paul Frere. And he's going to be on the outside for Blanchimont, but he slots in behind. Can he get the job done into the chicane? He's too far back.
Yeah, I guess maybe having a look.
Wow, going super late on the brakes. Clearly hasn't remembered the Skip Barber race with the at Spa with Winslade, where Winslade did him round that corner. On board with Lyne then, attacking into La Source now.
Surely he'll get him here, he's got the inside line.
Yeah. He's being super cautious though, obviously treating the back end of that ETM like a live snake.
Well, I imagine he's thinking that he needs to get those positions, but he's not going to get any more positions if he bins it while trying to pass Winslade. So that's one thing Winslade's got going for him here.
Yeah.
This line is going to be careful.
He's already 14 seconds off the lead then, he must be kicking himself. Although the important one is Santana, isn't it? So it's 8 seconds is the gap.
Yeah, let's have a look at their lap times next time we get a chance to see if he's got any chance of catching him.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't have the slipstream down into Le Com there, actually. He was nowhere near.
Winslade must be Vaselining his car or something.
Just had a very good exit out of La Source then. Meanwhile, the two LBs going side by side. This is cool. So
They don't seem to be able to get away from each other, do they?
no, Dixon leading from Bibby. And that's
There's Parker behind them, yeah.
Yeah, definitely having that connection issue, which is frustrating to see. Garlick hasn't been dropped by these two either, and this is allowing Walker to close in as well. So
Of course, Garlick's had a recent win and podium and a good turn of pace, so yeah, you'd expect him to be not dropping back at all, so he's going to be trouble for Lyne, whilst Lyne is also trying to pass Winslade.
yeah, but Walker's showing very well behind as well, is more the point. This is now a four-way battle for 6th place.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Walker in the F3 car as well. The test they did recently, he was joint top, I think,
Yeah,
in all the sessions.
yeah, he looked very quick indeed. I'm very excited about that. Maybe he'll be gunning for his first victory. Lyne round the outside of Blanchimont once again. Winslade taking a bit of curve on the way through there. And Garlick looking like he was almost shaping up on Lyne. Is Lyne going to do it into the bus stop this time? No. So, looks like he's planning the attack then based on what happened last time round. So this is going to be, presumably, the attack will come into Le Com.
Yeah, and Santana is lapping about 2 seconds a lap faster than this group, so Lyne's got to do it now, really.
Yeah, good.
We're already halfway through the race.
Good point, actually. Yeah, look, Winslade 2:21.6 best lap, and that wasn't this last lap, was it?
No, it was 22 this lap. All three of those, 4 of those cars did a 22. Oh, look at this. This is for second, isn't it?
Wow, yeah, good spot. That's Kelly then taking Highfield on the run to Le Com. And here comes that group then. Lyne's on the inside of Winslade this time. Surely he's got the job done. You're joking. I did not expect to see that. I thought Lyne had him done for sure, but Winslade's just outbraked him. Lyne's obviously being super cautious about this. Like you said before, Jools, he just can't afford the no result.
I think Winslade just goes faster the higher up the grid he is. So if he starts in the back, he's not going to be particularly fast. If you put him up the top, he finds his pace.
Does a bit better, yeah. Meanwhile, Kelly then, under attack from Highfield, he's got to be fuming. He was running the first only a few laps ago, and now he's best part of 6 seconds off the lead and down in third. And Santana coming. Look at that then. Here comes Lyne. We're coming through Fania chicane, so he must have had a great run through Pouon. Winslade just keeping ahead. And look at Garlick then. He's shaping up on Lyne. This is one of those pass-will-be-passed jobs now.
Absolutely. Winslade is being entirely fair. It's just Lyne is not getting past. Winslade is nailing his braking points and taking the lines he needs to take.
Yeah, so once again on the run to the bus stop, and Blanchimont is given Lyne the inside this time. Lyne's through, but Winslade round the outside of Blanchimont. He's got the inside line for the bus stop. Lyne's done it this time then. So a tactical error there, you'd have to say, from Winslade. And he's dropped it. Oh, what a shame. And that's just dropped 3 places then.
Yeah, he must be kicking himself, I think.
Yeah, 6th to 9th then, and there's Costa just behind. So he's retained some points paying finish, well, place at the moment though. Long way to go in the race, just over halfway through, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Lyne's about 12 seconds off any points, so it's going to be a tough one.
So Winslade have been better then to have kept what he was doing the last 2 laps and made Lyne go the long way round in Blanchimont.
You would have thought so, but then that gave Lyne, I don't know.
It was giving Lyne the run into the bus stop, yeah.
Which you would have thought he would have taken, but he hadn't. I don't know.
Toughie.
I think it was probably inevitable he was going to get past because he's better at this car, he's quicker, but he was defending very well.
Yeah, that was an entertaining battle. Meanwhile then, we are on board with James Garlick, who is chasing Lyne. Now, can he keep with Lyne now that Lyne's been uncorked?
Imagine he would struggle. This Lyne is very rapid around this track.
Doesn't like it though.
Yeah, odd one. What kind of race driver doesn't like Spa?
A pervert.
I agree the off-tracks here are overzealous, but... Okay.
So, we're still looking at James Garlick running P7 then. And it's Richards.
Then has joined in with the LBs.
Yeah, Richards in the pit lane again. Does that mean he's out of the race? Yes, Richards has quit the race. So only 18 runners left them from our original 23 starters.
That's right.
Let's take a quick run down the order then. In fact, let's look at the guys a bit further down that we haven't spoken about yet. We got Weaver in 12th place from Namath. So that's Jason Weaver from Jessica Namath is running 13th. Keith Schooling, Weaver's teammate, is running 14th. That's a good effort from him. 15th is Paul Dixon and 16th is Bibby. There they are, with Parker in between them, who's currently running 16th place, as I just mentioned. And then Jake Weaver is running 18th place and last on the road.
Yeah, you asked about Garlick hanging on to Lyne. Lyne's just posted his fastest lap, and so did Garlick, but half a second slower. So it looks like
that's the
Lyne
answer.
is starting to edge away.
Yeah. Shout out for Tony Hankin then, still hanging on in P5. Could be one of
yeah, and up ahead, Santana has caught Highfield.
It's all looking quite good at the front, actually. Quite an exciting battle, apart from Rob Miller, who has just completely checked out and is probably wondering where everyone else is. Just look for him on the driver tracker. Yeah, he's got a long way to go before he gets near the Bibby and Dixon battle. In fact, you'd have to say he's not going to get near that, is he, by the end of the race? So
no, not unless they have a spin or something. But yeah, it looks like there's a battle on now for Adam to hold on to that podium.
indeed, yeah. So yeah, Miller must be wondering where everyone is. So crazy. Schooling having a very lonely drive there in 14th place as well. He's just coming through Lecombe at the moment.
Yeah, no cars in sight. I think you can hear them, maybe.
Yeah. So Costa is currently about a second or so, maybe 2 seconds behind Winslade, who's now in 9th place. He's about 4 seconds behind Garlick and Walker ahead of him, so still potential for some changes in the top 10.
Yeah, no, imagine.
Walker ahead
Walker
of Garlick now,
Garlick.
though. That's worth mentioning. He's yeah. So these two are having a scrap, and that's probably why Winslade is getting close to them again.
So, how's the winners and losers? Well, Kelly and Hanking look like big winners, as well as Winslade and Costa. Parker, Mammoth, Bibby are the big losers in this. In fact, Parker's actually dropping further down the order, so it looks like he's dropped back from Bibby.
Yeah, replay Jake Weaver then. Where's this? Round he goes.
9.5 I would give that.
Replay of Wittenberg then, running wide at Pouon. Oh! That curve caught him by surprise and destroyed the car in the barriers.
That's an X car.
And there's Richards. Oh, Christ.
And that's why you noticed him in the pits.
Yeah. And that's the replay then of Winslade just getting it onto the unsettling the car on the bus stop curb and then being a bit too aggressive on the power. Weaver, round again.
Weaver again.
Is that Fania chicane? Listen to the scrape. Has he beached it?
Yeah, it's like he's joined Jenkins at the beach.
Oh, no, he's stuck.
That's gutting.
Yeah. So the two LBs together once again.
They've been since lap 1, I think, haven't they?
Been
Like
inseparable,
this?
yeah. Once their various travails had shaken out.
Where are they? 15th and 16th, so this is just purely for honour. And bragging rights.
Bragging rights is very important in the limited edition. So Winslade, look at that. And 24 seconds Walker and Garlick have fallen away from the leaders. And yeah.
The leader, I think you mean.
It's all about the leader, yes, you're right. Yeah.
There are no leaders, it's just Miller on his own
Just
and then
Miller.
everybody else.
Garlick and Walker changing places once again. With similar helmets, those two.
Yeah.
Garlick
Maybe Garlick's one isn't so much nightmare fuel as Walker's one is.
with the scary eyes.
With the face.
Yes.
You've personal best for Lyne. I think that's just a 10th shy of Miller's best time so far. So he's got the pace.
Indeed.
But he's a bit far back.
Well, we're looking at Santana then. He is lining up Highfield. Highfield must be sick and tired of people coming round him down the Campbell Straight this afternoon. And he's done him. So Santana
target
third.
Kelly.
Oh, there's a bump and his rear wing's oh gosh.
That's not good.
That's nasty. So a trip to the stewards inevitable for Highfield there as he's just gone up the back of Santana who'd just passed him, and that was a cheeky line going through. Line up to 5th then.
It's not good enough though, is it? He needs that place that Hankins occupying.
Yeah, but he's only 4 seconds behind with just over 5 minutes of the race to go. I'd say it's doable.
It's certainly doable, but yeah, let's see.
Whether he will do it, we wait and see.
Well, their fastest laps are about a second apart, so 2-3 laps, 3-second gap.
Yeah.
Might be at the last corner lunch.
So we're looking at Garlick and Walker look, and Walker's best time about 4/10 shy of Garlick's, but he's just taking advantage of all these slipstreams. And Winslow's actually comparable with these times as well, as is Costa behind. So these four are all looking quite good.
Yeah. This battle rages on.
It's immense, isn't it?
Maybe they choreographed it so they would get on the video.
It's all about the hot video action. 8.7 seconds, Kelly to Miller now.
Yeah, Miller, I mean, that whole lap practice, he's really putting it to good use, isn't he?
He really is, yeah. And we still await to receive his sim rig article for the LOA website. Hint, hint.
Yep. I think he's waiting until his new wheel arrives.
Yeah.
Another personal best for Winslade. It's into the 20s.
Wow.
I think it has clicked, this car, with him.
It's getting there, yeah.
Fortunately, last couple of races, but still a chance.
There's still a chance, yeah. And just to let you guys know that we are working on a Formula Renault 2.0 techniques video. Probably a little late for the drivers in this league, considering we've got 2 races left in this car. But it's, yeah. I think the techniques we've learnt with this car really do help you with all of the open wheeler cars, well, the downforce open wheelers on iRacing, wouldn't you say, Jools?
Yeah, it does. It all transfers.
Yeah, I know.
So even how to drive the Skippy, keeping the momentum, it still transfers to cars even when they have downforce and power.
It does, yeah. Although I mean, I've always found the Skippy, you can always you can brake and turn it at the apex, and the car goes round nicely. Whereas this, you've got to be a lot more thoughtful about when to turn the car and the the gear changing and stuff. Well, all this stuff's going to come up in the video anyway. And
yeah, don't give it away. We want them to watch the video.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours already gone into it, and we haven't even finished it yet. Look at that. See, Winslade is behind Costa now. Has he made a mistake? He must have done.
Must have, yeah.
And they've just.
Although, how much longer is he going to be behind for?
Well, this is in the middle of the Fagny chicane. He's going round the outside on the exit.
Job done.
Well, that's quite bold.
That was abusing of the new driver, I think, there.
A touch, yeah. So, final lap of the race then. Miller 10
second lead.
Incredible. And look at that, even now he's still doing 220.0s. Kelly 221.4.
Kelly, quite famous for necking it up on the last lap, may have given up.
Well, yeah, probably wants to bring it home safely. Lyne's in the 220.6s, and he's 1.4 seconds behind Hankin, but he's not lapping 1.4 seconds quicker. So, would you say Hankin's safe?
Well, I think Lyne's relying on a mistake.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Hankin's quite close to Highfield, but I'm ahead of him.
Costa's coming back at Winslade.
No, this isn't done.
Maybe he can get switched back out. No, he's gone a bit wide.
Still a very good showing from Costa on debut, and he's going to come home for a championship point at least.
Winslade,
could be 2.
of course, pride of Wales.
He's very proud of that 16th Welshness. Until he realised that was one of the main Brexit voting areas of the UK. No doubt he'll change
Politics allowed.
No politics. Replay then of Parker. That's poo on, and round he goes. Oh,
doing the pirouette for the LB team to enjoy.
At least he didn't put it in the wall.
Or any of the LB cars.
Or into any of the LB cars, yeah. And here
so
they.
Who's going to cross the line first between these two? It has been Dixon ahead for quite some time, I think.
Well, they're just starting their final lap now, aren't they?
Yeah.
White flag man waving enthusiastically.
Miller's nearly finished it.
Well, that's it, yeah.
They're just starting it.
They're just starting this lap, and Miller is just heading to Blanchimont. Through Eau Rouge and up Radion they come, onto the Kemmel Straight. Wow, Bibby really wants this. You can tell by the aggressive amount of curve he just took there. And he's onto the outside of his teammate.
Who's going to be braver on the brakes?
Yeah, Rob Miller has just won the race.
We're not watching that.
What a move. Wow. Bibby then deposes Dixon on the last lap into Lacombe.
Well done, Rob. Keeping the championship alive.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Lap 20.5 at the end from Hankin.
What a stonker. And a 20.5
Yeah.
from Lyne ahead of behind him. So, he kept him behind. That was a great
He
lap.
responded.
Great lap from Hankin.
Costa's done with Winslade yet either. He's only half a second down on him.
Indeed.
They've crossed the line.
They both had a very slow last lap though. You can see 2:24 and a 2:26.
Dixon back past Bibby.
It says Larson did Costa there. Wow, Larson just nicked the last point of Costa.
Side by side. I think Larson's talking about it.
Yeah, lost it in the end.
Oh no, what a shame from Roberto there.
No points allowed on debut.
The two LBs then. Dixon's not done with his teammate. Here he comes attacking Bibby then as they come to Blanchimont.
Unlucky Dave.
Wow, bragging rights is really real at the LB team, isn't it? They're side by side braking for the bus stop. Always bumped onto the curb.
Yeah. Congrats,
Oh, what a
Rob.
shame. Bibby then steals it from Dixon then after a
Look
bit
at
of
my
an error
start
in the
though,
bus stop.
Adam. I slammed on the brakes and then the car just darted across. My steering was bent the whole race.
Walker, I'll be talking to your mother.
That was a bit of a potty mouth.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was enjoyable even just for the battle over 15th, I
A
think.
fantastic race then. So Rob Miller, a commanding and dominant victory at Spa, has opened up the championship battle once again, with Gavin Kelly is in second and Adam Highfield in third. Tony Hankin comes home a great fourth place ahead of David Lyne and scores no points. Richard Santana is in sixth, which is a decent result, but it could have been so much more apart from Highfield's attack. Then we've got Garlick in seventh, Walker in eighth, ninth is Winslade. Larson comes home 10th on the final lap. Costa is in 11th on debut. Namath is in 12th. Weaver 13th, Schooling 14th, Bibby, Dixon 15th and 16th, and what a great battle that was. And then Parker was in 17th, 18th was a Weaver, 19th Richards, and then Wittenbauer behind him. Many retirements at the end there. So Lyne still in the lead of the championship, but it's closed up a lot more now with 2 races to go. Mark Tranter is in third on 106 after his retirement and out of the championship fight entirely. James Garlick is in fourth ahead of Kelly in fifth. Sixth is Highfield. Seventh is Dixon, losing a place to Highfield. Then we've got Bibby. Wow, that was exciting stuff there.
Yeah, enjoyable. And look how far Richard Santana has popped up with his points score.
Indeed, yeah, now up to third.
Zooming up to 13th.
That's awesome, yeah. And 28 drivers have raced for us in the championship.
Yeah, and I can say that 30 drivers are signed up for next season's Formula 3.
That's going to be amazing stuff. Championship standings then, the A team on 175 from Little and Large on 161, Williams on 118. So Little and Large could still steal the championship from the A team here.
Yeah, especially as that, I think is slightly wrong. They should be on 170, not 175, because of Jones's penalties, which will be fixed for next round.
Ooh, wow.
So it's very close.
Very, very close indeed then. So Hankin needs to be on form, as does Jones for the final 2 races. And next race we are going to be at Summit Point, which has been a very drama-filled race over the last couple of seasons. And just a
Absolutely.
reminder, you can find us at thelimitofatesian.com, facebook.com/limitofatesian. Don't forget to like and subscribe the videos and come say hi to us on Discord. Jools, thanks for joining me once again.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
See you guys. Bye.